Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to League here for round number 2 of Sports Masters. I am Ivan Mike, going to be taking you through the action, and joined alongside with me is Mr. Ivan Tonsik. How are you doing, Ivan? Absolutely. And of course, this being round number 2, we got to have a little look at the calendar, and there it is. Sorry, there's a little bit stretched out, but it is what it is. Of course, we are at round number 2, which is Jeddah. See, next week we go to Imola for round 3, and honestly, it's an interesting looking calendar that have it ready and waiting for us. I can't lie, mate. This one can throw up some very dynamics altogether. Yeah, absolutely. See, we're looking at the standings, and they are QRT lead the way on 3 points, with ERT in second place on 29, 25 points for Juventus Racing, 22 points for VER in fourth place, IRT Esports in fifth on 18 points, 17 points for BNLR Racing Esports, Red Dragon Racing on 16 points in seventh place, 14 points for VRT, and X Esports on 7 points in ninth place, and Team as one at the back of pack on 3 points as we are loading in. But we're going to give you a quick little look at who's racing here tonight, and they are. So by RT, they have Lucas Thomason and Julian in for IRT. URT are sporting Twist and Hadrick. ERT sporting Kieran and Samba. Team as one sporting Robin and Lucas. Juventus Racing with Damage and Mike. And of course for VRT is Naud and Max. And of course for X Esports is David and Carmentalis. Red Dragon Racing is Evans, Joshua and Hooky. VER is Dank and Strolders. I don't know. Stroldazzle. And then BLR is El Shak, and I'm terrible with these names for BLR. I am really terrible. I cannot lie. But we are. Join the Kip and Ishak, right? Okay, we'll have to remember that. But let's go ahead and into qualifying we go. Of course, let us know on stream how everything is going, and I think the first man out on track who's furthest along is Evans Joshua from Red Dragon Racing. So we'll go on board with him as he'll be the first man to set a lap time. I mean, you know, it has to be done. We get out on track first, mate, and that's all that matters. We're out on track first. That's good enough for us. Yes. But here goes Josh now to set a lap time, breaking hard into turn number 1 and then sweeping through turn 2. A lot of risk on this circuit. The walls very confined, very easy to chip off a little bit of front wing, very easy to pick up an invalidation here as well, as Josh is navigating his way through a very tricky section of corners. Very easy just overstep the boundaries there. But what do you think of this as a track in general? Want to go on steroids? You heard it here first. There's an Ivan Tonsik exclusive right there. I've jumped on board with ERT Kieran because Evans Joshua unfortunately validated his lap time, so we'll go on board with the next man to come towards the line, which will be ERT Kieran. Of course, Kieran showed fantastic pace last time out in Bahrain, and see, you were on comms for that. And how did that race look from the outside? Oh no, you should hear us. Um, you'll have to be with me then because what's called your microphone is popping up for me, so you're definitely on. Apparently, from what everyone's saying, there's no sound either, which is weird because I'm seeing it. I don't know. Let's call it. Give me a quick second, then I'm gonna jump into the. I am picking up game sound audio as well as Ivan's mic audio in OBS, so this is bizarre. Give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, guys. Just to give a quick update on what should be able to hear the game audio, but for some reason it's not picking up Ivan's voice. Let me know if you still can't hear game audio. If not, we'll do a quick switch to streaming. But what we're going to try and do is jump in the Discord call.
Is stream up? Is it ready?
Yeah, what's cool? I got everything.
Yeah.
We'll literally have to wait and see what people in chat saying. If they can hear Ivan now, if they can hear stream now, if they can hear the game audio now, please let us know in chat. Technical with round number 2. Not sure what happened, but I was getting all of the audio for some reason. It wasn't going through the stream.
Yeah, but also for me, there's no now audio on my game as well, so maybe that could be a glitch as well. Not sure, but yeah, of course, technical difficulties hampering us tonight, it seems. And as I saw Crash, I think it was out of turn 8. I don't know exactly who, but yeah, I think I saw a crash there. But yeah, as I said earlier, when I was muted, and I didn't hear the when no one could hear me. I hate this track with a passion. The only thing we can expect, the few things we can expect here are overtakes, perhaps safety cars, and a more safety car. And I think it's fine now.
Yeah, I was just checking the stream to make sure it's fine, and from the sounds of it, it definitely sounds like we got all the audio back. I might just have to bump up the in-game audio and so we can hear the cars a bit better. But let me know in chat if cars are a bit quiet for you now, because obviously I've switched from using the party link chat, which such a great thing to use, but jump now to the Discord call. Yep, can I turn it up a bit? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Go into these audio settings and
Trying to pump the same thing on my game, but still, it's nothing. And that is weird because I'm on the same settings I used for the entire game cycle. But yeah, I think we pulled old or new or bug from Codemasters. It's set of bugs. It's
Oh
basically
no,
like playing a
this
lottery.
ain't Codemaster bugs. This is, oh my god, I forbid Mike, what are you doing with this internet stuff? But it's absolutely disgraceful bug. That's what this is.
Mhm. I mean, I don't know. Maybe on my side it's Codemasters because he don't have sound at all on my game. And so basically, I don't think you could affect on that.
Well, I mean,
Or maybe you could with some magic. I don't know.
as long as everyone like can hear you, hear the cars, hear me, hear all the audio now, like that's the important thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, at least it's happened in qualifying, not the actual race. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, as the cars are going out for their final fires, with Luke Thomason currently on pole position for IRT with 127.340, followed by VRT Max Van de Guest with 127.403. Then Hardrick 5,000 of a second behind them in third for QRT. In fourth we have David, fifth is Kieran, sixth Lucas, seventh Node, eighth Julian, ninth is Shaq, 10th JR Mike, 11th Robin, 12th Twist, 13th Samba, 14th Carmentalist, 15th Toy the Kip, 16th Dan Costilla, 17th Stroduzel, Cookie 18th, JR Damage 19th, and Emma Joshua in 20th. So not a good qualifying for RDR.
Not yet. I do know what these drivers are capable of. So just about get. Oh my God! This JR gets a 5-place grid penalty for collision with the BLR driver. I know you mentioned his name earlier. I forgot already how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna hop on board with someone who is. Oh my God! I think I just went on board with Robin as he just caught a snap. Going there from him as.
I think we started a lap first. Third place driver in for QRT.
Adric, is it?
Yep.
Well, I'm with Adric. He's currently on a 27.4. And we're going to see if the QRT man can improve on that. QRT, of course, quite a bit. They built quite a bit of a gap early on in round one with, I believe, was it double podium if I remember correctly? Top of my head.
I think, but yeah, I also forgot. I have quite lots of other stuff to do in life, which I need to remember. So I cannot remember all of this stuff that's happening. But yeah, Patrick Ling, no pace at all on the track on this lap. Really going for it, getting really close to the walls. And he's 2 tenths up. Yep, and Patrick is 2 tenths up. He is currently in provisional pole position. If he managed to keep this advantage.
The final corner, he has got a bit of time, but can he get himself onto provisional pole position? To the line he'll go as Evans has retired from the session, and that is a 0.2 there from Adric on provisional pole. Luke Thomason
Invalidate.
Yep, invalidated, and Max I think is
They
on a
don't
cooldown lap.
Where did that came from?
But with Kieran now, he was just over a 10th up, but through the final corner, as he found any more time through the final sector, see as he comes to the line. And he goes on provisional pole with a 27.1 ERT Kieran.
To be fair, I shouldn't be surprised. Man called himself a Monaco merchant, and as I said, this track is a Monaco, but on steroids.
Correct, as QRT twist goes up in 7th place, and last man to cross the line is the Danko Satila. The final corner for the final time here in qualifying. I believe he's on a down lap. Yes, yeah, he's going to pull off.
So that is it. Okay then, so I'll do that as soon as I get the leaderboard. I don't need to repeat some things twice. So ART Kieran takes pole position for AR Elite Racing Team here tonight with 127.194, followed by QRT Hydric with 127.235. Then in third, we have Luke Thomason for IRT. In fourth is LFR David for X Esports. Fifth is VRT Max. Sixth is VRT Node. Seventh is QRT Twist. Eighth is JR Mike. Ninth is Ishak for BNLRE. 10th is Juan Lucas. 11th is Car Mentalist. 12th is Julian. 13th is Samba. 14th is Robin. 15th is Straduzel. BNLRE Toino Kip 16th. Then Gosatilla 17th. Hookie 18th. Jared Damage 19th. And Evans Joshua with no time set in last and 20th place for tonight.
Going to be a big race altogether for the car drivers. Back and made a habit of this, and we still make a habit of this, but a lot of quick drivers ahead to see if those guys can get themselves up the grid. But what a lap from Kieran at the end.
Yeah, he gained huge amount of time in that final sector. That can possibly mean he's more focused on straight line speed, because that final sector is mostly like a chicane, short chicane, left, right, and then it's basically straight. Then final corner, then it's a way to start finish straight. So basically, you need straight line speed there more than cornering. So that Coleman Kieran is preferring more straight line speed here tonight.
From the looks of it, definitely look like he's got some low wings around here, but he seems to have it all nailed in the corners as well.
Yeah, it seems very balanced setup, as now we are getting 5 red lights.
And his Hooky with a drive-through penalty off the start. That's not going to help his cause, as he gets a drive-through at the start. It looks like everyone is going through turns 1 pretty cleanly so far. No wings flying, which is all good so far for these guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised, really. No matter how quality drivers those guys are.
Oh, is that Julian?
Oh,
Julian.
there we go. Julian, yep. Well, we didn't have a... Is it safety car number 1, or did we just VSC?
This is just a virtual safety car, but Julian there was side by side. I believe he was side by side with JR, if I remember correctly, JR Damage. But unfortunately, he ends up in the wall and out of this race, and that is a big blow for the IRT driver.
Yeah, it is, but Jeddah took its first victim in the space of only 3 corners. I think that sums up how long evening we'll have here tonight.
Well, I mean, before the race, you mentioned about how many safety cars you think could come here tonight, but...
Yeah, and you also did. My prediction was 4, yours was 2. Should we also count VSCs? I think we should, because technically it's against safety car.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh, damn.
As we are green once again, and Luke Thomason is all over the back of Hadrick, and he's going to try it around the outside into
Oh,
turn
look
1,
at-
but the Ferrari's here of Noud.
Look. Oh, Christ. Guys, don't do it here, please.
Well, this is what happened with Julian earlier. He was side by side through this section, but Luke backs out of it. Wise.
Yeah. Yeah, very wise indeed. Smart man. But no, really going for it. Taking no prisoners there.
Yep. No, now back in the pressure from Luke Thomason.
Oh,
and
went wide a little bit. And Thomason using that inside line. Wow, nice move. Unusual spot to make an overtake there. And now Heinrich will once again get dragged along in this fight.
Yeah, and that's big for Luke as well. Obviously, with his
And
teammate.
also for Kieran.
Yeah,
it's in big for Kieran. Look at the gap already.
Yeah, Kieran on those yellow wall tyres, so he's in a comfort zone right now as he has a 2.8 second lead. But those tyres will drop off eventually, and the hard runners will come back into play. But for Luke to get back ahead of Noud, that was crucial because he did not want to be stuck behind these hard runners. As we got some moves going on further down the grid as David gets past Mike, and I believe it was Twist getting past Car Mentalist.
Yeah, as Noel and Max are swapping. Yep, I think they swapped.
Yep, BRT doing a quick swap-a-roo on their drivers as David does get the move done on Mike, and he holds on to that position. Was momentarily that Mike was able to come back at him on the run in towards turn 1, but will have to stick behind now.
Yeah, Samba is also pretty close to Car Mentalist in the fight for 11th place.
Yeah, and we got one Robin there as well on those mediums. Is he going to have a look at anyone?
Not yet. But look at that train. Jesus. This is almost like a trolley train.
I mean, I didn't want to say a truly train, but you went ahead and said it for me, but there we go. As Samba, as you mentioned, all over the back of Car Mentalist, put him under pressure. In fact, I'm going to get the telemetry up now, just to have a look at the ERS and everything.
Yeah, and also, I think he'll be having this, and Joshua is also at the back of this train as well. He meant to catch up those guys.
Well, here goes Samba. He's drawn alongside Car Mentalist.
Oh, around the outside. Cheeky.
Oh, he's gone into the back. He's gone into the back of Twist. Oh, no, they both gone around. Oh, no.
Virtual safety car, at least. Surely. Because of debris. Samba did... I don't know what he did.
Samba going way too deeply into that final corner and tags around Twist. JR and Evans Joshua picking up damage in that as well.
Yeah. I will be surprised if no one picked up damage there, because once Samba lost the control of his car, that just turned into bowling.
Yep. Well, because of that incident, some gaps have formed. The top 9 have gone clear now of the rest of the pack, and there's a 2.2 second gap between Twist and 11th place.
Oh, Robin! Robin in the wall. He had a massive number of oversteer. I don't know if he had if he has some damage.
Yeah, he's missing a whole right end plate.
Yep, he went to that wall really, really hard. He's really struggling with that car. You also said that he had some moment in qualifying.
He did have a bit of a snap in qualifying, but he kept it all under control. But it currently stands, Kieran absolutely flying at the top, and we did miss Luke overtaking Hadrick for P2 as we were looking at all the carnage that was ensuing in behind. But I mean, the medium runners are starting to get away at the front now.
Yeah, and I'm just following Lucas now, obviously the runner-up in TML F3 Championship last year, who is racing here for Team 1 tonight. Very quick driver, I have to say, because yeah, I had the privilege to commentate F3 last season and follow his championship fight between himself and AC Mortal. Lucas didn't win the championship at the end, but he showed really good pace, and now he's showing it here today again.
LFR David's around.
David, yeah, just saw it. This is awkward place. Thank God for ghosting, and that is another virtual safety car.
Another VSC out and about here in Jeddah, and Kieran, I don't know if he's going to be happy about the virtual safety cars or he's going to be fuming about it.
Probably he won't. He won't, I think. Or he will he? No, he doesn't fit, but yeah. Actually, I think he will be happy because he won't lose that much. No one ahead of, no one behind him will pit because most of them are hard. And that will make sense if they would pit now from hards to mediums, like to switch to stopper. That will be massive time loss. And yeah, I think this is good for Kieran, as he can still manipulate under this. As the Stardust will get a penalty under a virtual safety car, drive through for speeding in the pit lane. Skatila got one as well. Don't tell me he did.
Well, comment that it's picking up a 3 second.
Skatila also had to drive the penalty. Skatila also had to drive the penalty. What a catastrophe for VAR.
Honestly, when I look at VAR, I see everything goes well for them or everything goes horribly for them.
I mean, in Bahrain we had 50-50 because Kowarski got pulled, and then I think you watched the race, and then he messed up the pit exit, and then later he did too much of Ricciardo, and Heidi was waiting for the win, and then the Spinala happened. So basically it was 50-50 last week.
Maybe, but David on the back of the VER driver Strode, and he is going to get through and up into 11th as VR driver into the pits. Fresh set of boots.
I think that's a drive-through, Mike.
Oh, he's coming in to serve the drive-through, is he?
Yep.
I thought he might have had a bit of damage. My bad. As Luke picks up a 3 second time penalty, and that's not going to help him as he is up there right now on the mediums, but is he going to be able to have a 3 second gap by the end of this race? He is just about keeping Hadrick honest right now with that 1 second gap. Oh, as he's gone around! Luke's gone around!
Oh!
Has it reset the track?
Oh, well, this turned to be... The drama already started. The controller at the end of the drama. To be fair, it started on the lap 1 already. After 2 corners.
I see what is going on today from...
Jesus.
Oh, as Adric gets a little bit of a wiggle on the exit of the final corner, and that's going to allow Max to get through.
I think he'll try to come back, but no, he won't because Max has DRS as well. This is all playing into Kieran's hands really nicely.
Yep, Kieran is loving life at the moment. Oh, as I'm over with Mike, and Mike is in the wall, and he's gone around.
Oh, he needs to be careful with the joining. David gets a penalty.
And that's no front wing for Mike as well. Comment this needs to be concerned here as he's going to approach the back of them in a very quick section indeed.
Yeah. So 8 laps. I think. Oh, Robin is out. Starting
Oh,
safety car. First of the evening. Well, first real safety car of the evening, and third if we count 2 virtuals. And
we don't count the virtuals, but here and right now, this is not what you wanted to see. Actually, no, it might be actually. You can get hard to the end from here, can he?
Yeah, you can get cards to the end, I would say. Hold on, keep it now. Safety car 3 laps, or 2, so laps 10, 11. Mind that the tire wear under safety car is, you can easily control it and say, and obviously you waste less tire because you are traveling at lesser speeds. And I think that's doable. Yeah, Kieran in the pits.
Kieran in the pits. Does the hard runners follow suit? Are they going to come in? Yep. Max is coming in. Adric staying out. Now staying out.
Chuck pits.
Chuck into the pits. Lucas in. Honestly.
Luke in. David,
no.
in the pit lane.
Honestly, this is a reprieve for the likes of Stroh Dubs, Hooky, JR Damage, Evans Joshua. Yeah, you're gonna have to pronounce this name for me, but I can't do it.
Which one?
Thunderkip, right. And Samba. Absolute reprieve for these guys because the safety car will allow these guys to close back up.
Yeah, after that bit of exhibition match, after a little bit of an exhibition match of bowling earlier on, when Samba did a mistake, but now they're back into play. But honestly, I think Jeddah is proving the point of Monaco and series here. 9 laps. He had in total 3 safety cars, so 2 plus 1. And also, I think we saw millions pieces of carbon fiber getting spread out on track. We saw frontics flying, and basically we already saw retirement after 2 quarters of the lap, 2 or 3.
Yeah, and interestingly, a driver that stayed out, Evans Joshua, stayed out on a 5-lap old hard, so I'm not entirely sure how long the hards last around here, but he's planning on taking them to the end. It's going to be a long race for him, but if another safety car does come out, he's saved himself a set of mediums for it.
Yeah, Joshua, Aaron Joshua is hitting now.
Ah. Well, there goes my theory out the window.
Yep. He kept your prediction and calculation alive for 5 seconds, maybe even less.
Honestly, it's what happens. It's what happens in my team and I. Everyone, if I say something, everyone goes against it. It's usually what happens.
So basically, yeah, no Mike master plan this time.
There's never been a Mike master plan.
Could we see our master plan in this race after the restart?
Well, you never know. They do have a lap fresher medium runner tyres now compared to the front runners, and see the top 3 yet to pit in both QRT drivers and VRT Naud.
I'm surprised that neither of QRT drivers did pit on the safety car, because later on, they'll have to pit, and once again, one of them will have to stay a lot longer on track, perhaps lose a little bit more time. And now, if you ask me, that this was the ideal opportunity to at least for one of them at least to get rid of their pit stops. And later on give let's say a wider window and wider choice of options when for the other driver to pit. So yeah, team could focus on one driver later on.
Honestly, I'm wondering if Twist will do the job for Hadrick now and try and back up Kieran and Max and all them as much as he can.
Oh, so now we have a French Minister of Defense. Defend like a lion. So one old man once said.
Well, we are about to go racing once again as we are waiting on Hadrick to get us underway. I'm on board with Naud, waiting for the restart, and there it is. And Hadrick gets a very good restart. And what's that, David? David!
Safety car once again, must be.
Oh my God! And Dank has been disqualified for ignoring a drive-through penalty.
Luke also got caught up in that. Darko still, Dan was still disqualified.
I think.
What on earth happened there?
I think because of the DNF from David, I think a couple of people had some illegal overtakes right there.
Oh, I want Joshua. I think you want to check this out. Or taking Fuki, letting him go in a weird place, and now he's side by side with Mike.
Down the inside, and is he going to be able to pull that off as Mike goes around? But he's
here comes Fuki as well on Mike. Yeah,
I think Mike's got wing damage.
Yeah, must be.
Yep, he's missing the front right end plate. Right, so after that safety car restart, obviously with David DNF, and I think it caused a bit of a Constantino effect with everyone getting illegal overtakes from VER Stroll Dubs down to JR Mike. So a lot of issues going on. Samba on Evans as he's going to go around the outside. Unable to get done, but back up towards the top. URT twist down the inside of Node.
Oh, a little bit of dummy move then.
Oh, watch out, Kieran's in there. Kieran's in there.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's getting spicy at the top between these four.
Yeah. Indeed. When it's let Netflix and Drive to Survive when you have a F122 League Racing.
This isn't League Racing, this is EML.
EML Premier 2, but you know what I wanted to say. You understand my point.
Alright, well, on board with Kieran. Kieran definitely looks like these fresh hard tyres are definitely giving him some good traction, but he does have a lot of medium runners in behind him that he needs to be wary about.
Yep. Indeed.
As JR damage. Damage was looking for a move that did not come off. As he actually might go for it now. Yes, around the outside.
Yep, also twist on Node.
Can Node come back at him though?
PRS enabled. Once again. Oh, Kieran! Goodness me!
Oh my God! Sent from the heavens here from ERT Kieran.
Wow.
As Lucas and Chaka side by side, and Lucas has to concede that position, but what a lunge here from Kieran, absolutely send it. Daniel Ricciardo-esque.
To be honest, I don't think even Daniel Ricciardo will dare to do that.
You're probably right there, especially turn one.
Yeah. I mean, Bottas on Bottas in Monza and on Hülkenberg, Stroll and Massa in Baku in 2017. Yeah, I'm not too sure. The run that until turn one is not that long here, so. And Kieran was even more behind than Danny Rick will usually be for his moves.
But I tell you what, Kieran, his eyes are going to be wide as dinner plate says. He can see the red flashing light on QRT Twist. Commenters get through on Lucas for P7. I did just see the BNR driver move up a spot as well, getting through on Node.
Yep.
They are damage all over the back of Lucas. You can have a look down the inside.
Oh, that's Liam Riggs. Lucas is going even later. Oh,
Side by
the
side.
field. Nothing to the inside. Nothing from that.
These guys are fighting it out. They are scrapping profusely for any position they can gain here. As you got
Yep.
Sambas all over the back of Thunderkeep.
Yeah, and Kieran is really close to Twist, but Twist has the arrest still from his teammate Adric, so that will make life tougher for Kieran.
Yep, and I just saw Samba take a very interesting line there, but here goes Kieran now down the inside of Twist. Up into P2, Twist going to go for a switchback. Can he get the exit? I think he's got the exit, and Hadrick's moving over to give Kieran...
The arrest. Oh, will he do it again? Will he do it again? No pitting. Did he got damage? Or he didn't pit earlier?
He didn't pit earlier.
No.
I tell you what though, Hadrick was trying to move over to give Twist a little bit of a slipstream down into turn 1, but didn't work out for him. Twist with no ERS to his name. The red light flashing on the back of his car, and Kieran taking full advantage of that and up at the P2.
Yeah, and I think he also thought on repeating a move he did on Node lap before, but he didn't do it this time on Hadrick. With now Max being also really close to Twist.
Yeah, now this is kind of what Kieran wants. He wants like someone in between him and the medium runners, just to relieve a bit of that pressure, just to get those medium runners off his back for a couple of laps.
Yeah.
But it's not going to happen because here goes Max now around the outside of Twist.
And I think that will be the signal to Kieran to make a move on Hadrick who pit.
Hadrick's in. Twist will have to stay out, but BNR shuck it down the inside. Oh, it's getting close and getting spicy.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there as well.
Twist drops down another spot.
Yeah, Lucas also getting a time penalty now.
They kept getting a time penalty as well.
Nine laps to go here.
So looks like Car Mentalist is going to be eyeing up a move on Twist very soon. If Twist doesn't come into the pits at the end of this lap, I think he will. His teammates just pitted.
Yeah, must be. And he still kept the advantage, or maybe even increased the advantage over Node, so overcut clearly worked.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember as well how Node went through the field as Evans is going around the outside of Strodubs. He's going to send it back on the inside. They're going to be side by side in the exit, and going to come out on top. I think Evans. Yep, Evans up in the P10 as Twist is into the pits. And Kieran picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that is very important for the race.
I think Thunderkip has made a mistake somewhere because he was just quite some way up the road here. Has he got any damage?
Thunderkip,
Doesn't look like it.
I don't have a good camera angle to see it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Maybe only side puts, if that's possible with the damage level.
Well, Samba on the back of Lucas now for P8, and he's just going to go
Here comes
cruising round the outside. And now with that move we're done with, a little bit of a settling down moment in this race now. As you got Hadrick on the back of Hooky here for P12, and you got Naud there as well. So Naud getting a bit of a help here. Oh, he's hit the back of Hooky. But he should be able to get through now as Naud up into P13 potentially. No, it's free wide into turn 1. This is not going to go end well, lads, as he runs a bit deep, and now looks for a switchback to get past the RDR driver, and he's going to get through and up into P13.
Oh, and Joshua is also close to Lucas.
Yep.
Oh,
Josh.
Kieran
Kieran and Max. That's a full course safety car. Full course safety car.
Wow. What did happen there? I did not see anything.
I wasn't on board with it either. I was on board with the battle between Lucas and Evans. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to box. It's all kicking off here in Premier 2.
It's time for soft. It's time for box. It's time for soft. Welcome to the 5-lap sprint around Jeddah. Some maybe slightly better than the average 5-lapper open lobby.
Well, look at the situation we are in now. Ishak is in the race lead.
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Damage in second. Carmental is in third. Now basically, the quickest drivers, but also the drivers with the lesser penalties will profit there. So guys like Samba, Ishak, maybe not Samba because he could get a potential post-race time penalty because of the incident he caused earlier on.
Right, well, Hookie's coming in. I think Mike and Luke should come in as well. As Hookie picks up a 5-second time penalty.
And he just stayed out on the 9-lap pole mediums.
Yep, Evans has stayed out. Samba stayed out. Hadrick literally just came into the pit, so he's of course going to stay out. But there is that thing where the soft tyres, they do wear quite quickly around here, and they do fall off quite quickly.
Yeah, that is a new thing compared to the last year's game. And yeah, you cannot abuse softs like that much around Jeddah anymore. I mean, still it's a good track for tires. It's not hard in terms of tire wear, but in terms of temps. But yeah, you cannot run softs for, I don't know, 8 laps anymore, 8-10 laps, or some crazy number of laps.
Yep. There might be just enough laps left in this race that those soft tyres won't drop off. They just depend, but also how desperate are some of these drivers going to get on these softs?
I would say really desperate.
Like if you're a car mentalist, you're on fresh softs, You're in 5th place. You got 3 cars ahead of you on worn mediums, and you got JR on fresh softs as well. Realistically, if you're a car mentalist, with that time penalty, you're going to want to be making the moves ASAP.
You really need to send it. Yeah, he does. He really does need to send it here, because if he doesn't do that, basically that's it. He'll drop to the order like a stone. In that case, he'll sink to the order quicker than the Titanic sank in the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe not the best comparison, but yeah.
How about sinking quicker than Liverpool for the Premier League?
Oh, okay, I'm not going into that. I don't have
Chelsea?
I'm not carrying. I'm not
involved. He's not involved, guys. He's not involved.
I'm not. I mean, I follow the Prem, but I don't have the favorite team in there. I'm more like a neutralist. Like general in football, I'm like neutralist. Well, apart from Spanish league and Barcelona.
I tell you what, in the chat right now is your usual commentary partner is Lesty, saying looks like a drama-filled race. Indeed, it has been.
Yeah, and he missed this because of work. I mean, probably his work could be less was less dramatical than this, and he will and quicker than our work here. Looking at the pace of the race in the last couple of laps with safety cars in that, and honestly, Leslie, mate, what could you expect from Jeddah?
Well, the safety car is in this lap, so what we're going to expect is exactly 5 laps left in this race. It is a 5-lap lobby right now.
Yeah, maybe slightly better than that, but we'll see what will happen here.
Support coming in for VRT Node in the chat as well. Currently sat in P7, and he doesn't have a penalty, which is good for him, because as it currently stands, he can jump ahead of Carmentless and Evans Joshua.
Yeah, as now we are waiting for Samba to go. He did now.
Yep, and Samba has caught Evans Joshua napping a little bit, and Hadrick wise to it, and he's going to have a look down the inside. As if free wide in the background, surely not.
What? Oh god.
Oh no, 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 no.
No.
Everyone gets through nice and calm though.
Damn it. With a wobble, and Carmental is now will try to use that opportunity side by side through the S's. And he gets the move done.
Carmentless up into P4, exactly what he needed. Not what Damage needed, to be fair. He unfortunately fell off the restart, and now we're in an interesting dynamic here, because Samba and Evans Joshua on worn tyres, Hadrick on 5-lap all mediums. These tyres should be good to the end. Like, no matter what, these tyres are good to the end. And then you got Carmentless and Damage on fresh, soft tyres in behind.
Yeah, so I think Hadrick will try to make a move on Evans Joshua. He is too far.
It's not.
But look at Carmental now.
It's not the spot for the overtake, but this potentially could be into the final corner. Evans covers the inside, but Hadrick says, oh, no worries, mate, I'll go around the outside, it's all good. And he'll swoop around the outside and up into P2. And now Carmentalist on those soft tyres. Is he going to have a look in towards turn number 1? He's using quite a lot of ERS. He's having a look down the inside.
Yeah, late on break.
Oh,
no.
It's so close.
He's got this. Meanwhile, Samba pulling ahead. Pulling away ahead.
Samba trying to break away as...
Oh, but he did a mistake.
Oh, twist. Twist with a penalty, and that's not good for him. As you mentioned, Samba.
Samba went wide at the end of the assist. That tricky corner in the last part. Oh, it turns 6, 7, and 8. Samba went wide and lost all of his knowledge. I think he went wide again. Adric
Samba
now
feeling the pressure.
Yeah. And now Adric will try and make a move. Surely. With 3 laps to go. Damage also damage Joshua.
Yep, damage around the outside of Evans Joshua, as you got Twist in there as well. Twist also looking around the outside. Oh, is it in the wall? Twist in the wall, and Evans.
Oh, look at Lucas. Look at Lucas here. Round the outside. Surely not 3 wide. Correct. Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, contact. Whoa. Stroduzo hits the back of Lucas. Does the Aston Martin drive has damage? I cannot see.
Evans has damage. I think Twist also has damage. Because Twist went in. Well, he got squeezed into the wall by Evans. Yep, he's missing an end plate as well. I don't know what went on there. A lot of understeer, a lot of madness, but wing damage now for Twist.
Carmental is now really close to
Adric
on Samba. Yeah. Oh, not here. This is close. Woof. And now damage is back in this play. Is back in this. So damage. As it stands.
Here comes Samba back at Adric, and here comes Carmental down the inside.
Oh, Carmental is using those substance advantage at this stage. Samba weaving. Oh, yellow flag. That is the Red Bull. There. Oh, contact.
Contact the top 4.
Damage also given to Samba. Adric somehow avoided it. Or what's that?
Wow.
Look, Thomason out in the pits. 13 drivers left.
So no points for IRT.
Samba.
Oh no.
Ishak into P2. Note now. We'll try to overtake Samba.
Can now get himself up into P4. I tell you what, one person that this is all working out for, he's kept quite a quiet race. He's chilled towards the back. Hooky currently just made a move for P11, but he has no penalties. And look at the guys ahead of him with a penalty.
Yeah, someone as you say.
Oh no. Did I commentate a curse my own driver? I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh no. Samba goes deep and now is through and up into P3, but can Samba come back here?
Oh, Ishak on Adric.
Down in second place, Samba. Is he going to have a look around the outside? No, he's not. Carmental is out.
Carmental is out. Goodness me.
What is going on?
He does not have a front wing. Christ, what on earth is going on?
I am not sure what's going on at all here. All I do know is it has turned carnage on the final lap, and I'm pretty sure most of the grid right now has a damaged front wing.
Pretty much. If we are going to look at the time penalties now,
I don't want to.
No, 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 not time penalties, but the positions gained and lost. It will be funny to see how this turned out. Because Ishak in first gained 6 places now, and he's on course to win the race. For BNRE, Samba in fourth has gained 9 places. Damage gained 15 places. Evan Joshua 11 places up, but he'll lose some because of time penalties. But here comes Ishak to the line. Ishak taking the way in Saudi Arabia for BNRE Esports.
Now
Patrick
the second,
no,
and will Mike get sixth off Stroud? I think he will, just about. And I think Hooky, it was going so well for him, and then I unfortunately commentator cursed him and comes home in 11th place. But Twist, I think there'll be a Stewart's report in with Evans and Twist for that.
There will be plenty of Stewart's reports.
No, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, there are Mr. Honeybudger won't get a day off.
Well, JR Damage gets the in-game driver of the day, but we need to pick our driver of the day.
Jeez, that's going to be hard. I'm gonna say Ishak. The guy started in 7th place, gained 6 places, showed pace, showed the instinct for surviving around this notorious track. This absolute monstrosity of a track. Bad way, not in a good way. And yeah, the reward for him is victory for him and for his team BNRE. So Ishak for me, driver of the day.
Yeah, honestly, I like you. I'm struggling, so I'm gonna agree with you for Ishak for driver of the day. But shout out to JR Damage, by the way, from P20 up to P5.
Yeah, really good race for me as well. But so basically, that proves the point that this race was absolute mayhem. Like we saw with Jeddah on both of the occasions. It hosted a Grand Prix, and yeah. So basically, everyone who gained lots of places, you could say, they managed to survive and keep it clean throughout the whole race to gain so many places.
Yeah, and there were very few people that managed to keep it clean throughout the entire race, but I do not envy the stewards after this race, and that is me speaking very, very kindly as well. But right, well, we'll look to round number 3. Of course, next week will be at the Imola circuit. So back next week, and won't be me back here. It should be the man, the myth, the legend, SD back alongside you, and I'm excited to have it.
For me, it's whatever whoever comes out. So basically, yeah, just so I don't need to follow everything alone because I will really struggle.
Yeah, I can understand that, mate, and I agree with that to such an extent, especially when the races are crazy as it was today. But that, of course, is going to wrap up tonight's racing in EML Premier 2. So from myself, I've been Mike, and from Ivan Tonsek, we say goodbye, and we'll catch you next round number 3 at Imola. Good night.